This one's gonna require some receipts, so let me get my phone ready. Testing 1, 2, 3.
Jet motherfucking Dent, President Jet motherfucking Dent, President Jet motherfucking Dent, President Jet motherfucking Dent, President.
Hello Poppets, how's everybody doing today? I hope you're doing well. I have been super busy. I recently went to Ohio to see my best friend, Sarah Sparkles. Please subscribe to her channel. You may or may not see some videos on her channel. She recorded a total of about 7 videos and I have 1, and I'm not sure if they will come out or when they will come out, but never doubt what a strong woman can do. A strong woman who's been treated wrongfully, and never doubt a best friend who has been with someone through an entire traumatic experience. So that's all I'll say about that. You might see the videos, you might not. I know I asked you all to subscribe to Sarah, and if you did, I thank you so much. And if anything comes out, you'll be the first to know. So how's everybody doing? Again, hope you're having a great day. This subject is not a happy subject, but I want to talk about this because yet again I was made to feel like I was insane for telling the truth about something that actually happened. Lying is real, gaslighting is real, and people who want to protect their precious image or the image of the place they work for or whatever will do anything to anyone to keep the truth from coming out. So let me just jump into it. As we know, there was a mass casualty shooting that took place in a Florida high school on Valentine's Day. It was terrible. I am very proud of these kids who are coming out. These kids are going to be the next wave, and a lot of them are just getting ready to turn 18, and I really hope they turn that whole fucking state blue so that we can maybe do something that will stop all of these school shootings, all these mass casualties. It's not just in schools, it's everywhere. This video is not really for me to debate anyone about gun control. That's actually, it is what it's about, but it's also more about telling the truth, and when you have information that may help someone, sharing it. I will not go all into it in this video. I've talked a lot about my depression and my anxiety that was brought on by my divorce, and a lot of the things that were said and done to and about me after the divorce took place. I automatically, even as strong as I appear to all of you, even though you say I speak out, that I give everyone strength and tell them to just tell your truth and to be open and honest, I struggle. Because the minute that someone tells me I'm lying, or the minute that someone tells me I'm wrong about something, my first instinct based off of my experiences is still to be like, oh, okay, what did I do wrong? What did I say wrong? What did I tell wrong? What did I do? Okay, I'm sorry. Let me fix whatever it is. So this past Monday, which was February 19th, at about 6 p.m. in the evening, and I know what time it was because I was getting ready to like start cooking dinner, go take a bath, get settled in for the night. My friend Nick sent me a message. Well, she sent the message to our whole chat group that I tell you guys about all the time. And she says, guys, there's a charter school here, and it's called Arapahoe, and I hope I'm pronouncing that right. If I'm not, then I'm sorry. This is how it's spelled. So she tells the whole group, guys, somebody across the street has a kid that goes to Arapahoe charter school, and they came outside and told me that some kid came to that school today with a rifle cartridge full of live ammunition, or at least 1 bullet. Let's just say it was 1 bullet. This kid came to school with live ammunition and began to threaten other children. And she said, all that we know that has been done to this child was that he got, if it was he or she, I don't know. I'm just going to stick with he. I can't keep jumping back and forth between pronouns, so just forgive me. I'm going to use he. I don't know what the gender of the child was. She said he came to school with this live ammunition. He threatened several children, and all he received was 10 days of in-school suspension. She said parents are going crazy because the school did not contact anyone and let them know that this happened. So kids are coming home and telling their parents this, and this is the first thing they're hearing about it. This was 5 days after the shooting in Florida. Regardless of whether the shooting in Florida had happened or not, I still would have acted the way that I acted when I found out this information. Reacted the way that I did. And I said, are you sure? And she was like, yeah, people are literally losing their minds right now. They are very, very angry. Parents are very angry, very upset. And I said, well, if this is true, then I will put it on my social media because I feel that people need to know this. I have done a whole lot less Facebooking recently because I'm getting tired of people arguing back and forth. It's like all people do on there is argue, and then it affects me sometimes and ruins my day because of some stupid argument. So basically I've been getting on Facebook just to post my video links and maybe a picture or two a day, or maybe a statement on something, and then I bounce. That's it. I don't really stick around for comments. So if you see me being less active on there, that's why. I don't have the space on my mental shelf for Facebook inventory. But anyway, I was like, if this is absolutely true, if you are sure, then I will put it on my social media. And she's like, I'm telling you, like, these parents are losing their minds. Like, they're very upset. She's like, there's actually like a Marine that lives across the street whose kid goes there, and he's flipping out. He's pissed. So I'm like, okay. So I go to Arapahoe Charter School, their website, and I start trying to click on their social media. You know, it has like the little Twitter thing, the Facebook thing, the Instagram thing. None of them work. So I say, okay, I will click contact us. So I click contact us, and this is what I write to the school. All I have is the emails that I got back from this school. So I will just have to tell you what I said. It was on one of those contact forms where it's like, put your name, your email, and what's your question. So I said, I was informed that a child came to your school today with live ammunition and threatened other children. And I was told that all that child got was 10 days in school suspension. In light of what just happened last week in Florida, please explain to me what happened. So a person named Greg Rohrman, data coordinator. He's the data coordinator. Writes back to me. Ms. Dent, yes, a child brought 1 round of ammunition to school today. While I cannot discuss the disciplinary action taken against that child, I will tell you that our school policy was followed and the sheriff's department was notified and visited the school. Be assured, that nobody was ever in any danger. If you want to discuss this further, I recommend you call Dr. Sawyer tomorrow. Thank you for reaching out to get the accurate story. So I write back to him and I say, I am a social media influencer. I have put this across all of my media. And I gave him my Twitter handle. I said, I expect more from you all after what just happened. This is outrageous. He writes back to me, and now he has carbon copied the school administrator and 2 other people who I don't know who they are. I guess he went to my Twitter and he saw that I tweeted out, worried about gun control? Are you concerned about gun control? Then write to this school, and I put their website and asked them, why did a child show up to school with a round of live ammunition today and only get 10 days of in-school suspension? I'm not going to even get into the fact that I don't know for sure he got 10 days in-school suspension. He didn't tell me anything other than that. I don't want to know the kid's name. I know he's a minor, but I'll get to that in a minute. He writes back to me, Ms. Dent, I did not confirm that the student received in-school suspension. As I said, I cannot discuss the child's punishment. That said, the child did not receive in-school suspension. Have a good evening. Okay, you can't discuss his punishment, but you just went ahead and told me how you didn't punish him. Okay, so I write back because I'm just starting to go into like fight mode at this point because I'm sick of ugh. So I said, look, the child should have been expelled. Maybe another child without access to live ammunition could go to your school, but hey, what do I know? Have a great one. Oh, and just one more thing. Maybe if you weren't trying to protect a child who showed up and terrorized everyone today by openly stating what the punishment was, which should be that the child is expelled, then you would not have this problem. My point with that was, I don't want to know the child's name. I don't want to know the child's age. I just want to know that you took it seriously and that the child is not coming back to your school. As for the child, I don't have an answer for what can be done for this child. All I know is that if a child is coming to school with live ammunition and threatening people, then the child needs to be expelled, especially when it's a charter school. They actually applied to your school, hoped to get in, probably had to go through some sort of process to get in. You probably have a waiting list of people who want their kids to go to a charter school because they feel like they are safer, and you have a child there who brought live ammunition to school. And now, instead of just making an example and saying, this is what we are doing, this is a stand we are taking, no, you tell me basically, it isn't really any of your business what we did to this child, and that's just it. Have a great evening. So I left my post up. It was on Facebook, and I put it on everything. It was Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat. And I went to bed. And like I said, I haven't been checking Facebook because I don't want to argue back and forth with people, and it's a toxic environment. So I get on Facebook the next morning because I'm going to post something, and I see that this person who I do not even know, and I wish I remembered his name, but I deleted everything, and I'll explain to you why. This person I don't even know. All I do know is that he is a 5 firefighter in that area. He decided to come onto my page, and on each post that I had put up about this situation, it was about 3 different posts on Facebook, because each time this Greg Rohrman would respond to me, I would put up what he had said, because I was just trying to be like transparent with, this is what I said, this is what he said. Well, this person comes on my page and he's like, basically he says, you know, oh, maybe you should worry about putting fake news on Facebook, and Ms. Dent's statements are erroneous, and you should contact the school administrator. And you know that game telephone you used to play in middle school? This is just like that. And I'm like, okay, I don't know who this person is, but I thought I had fact checked this. My friend went around talking to different parents. I did contact the school. Whoever it was, this Greg person, I don't know you. If you're watching this, I understand you have a job, but like maybe try to work on your condescension, because it was very condescending how you responded to me, which then I was condescending to you back. I do acknowledge that. But Alex was here. My dad and my uncle were here. Alex's roommate was here. My house was crazy busy. Everybody was doing something. Like Alex was cleaning with like every ceiling fan because he's fucking 10 feet tall. My dad and my uncle were working on the dishwasher, and I just was getting stressed out. I actually did a vlog about this, and I will put the link below so that you can see that I actually went on social media, deleted all of my posts about this, and stated in my vlog that the only reason I said anything about it is because I am trying to do my part, whatever little bitty part I can do to help in the situation that we have going on with mass casualties by assault rifles, and I don't have an answer about gun control. I was just trying to do my part, just a little bitty part, just a tiny part. And I felt like shit that whole day, because I was like, if this was not actually real, then I feel like a dumbass. Now let me remind you that I found out about this Monday, tweeted about it Monday, and on Tuesday I took everything down because I was basically being called a liar. Okay, so I am filming this on Saturday, February 24th. I fell asleep really early last night. I've just been doing this thing where like I go all day long and then I'm so tired, the minute I lay down, I fall asleep. So I want to say I fell asleep around like 7:30 because I was fucking tired. And I woke up about 2 o'clock in the morning, and Nick had sent a text to our whole group, and she was like, holy shit, look at this. And I indeed was like, holy shit, look at this. CompassNews360.com, the County Compass. I guess this is a website that does news about Pamlico County. If I'm saying that wrong, I apologize. This is how you spell it, which I guess is where Arapahoe School is. This is the article, and I will list the link down below. Published on February 23rd, 2018, which was yesterday, Friday, February 23rd. Mind you that I found out this information on February 19th, which was Monday. Listen to these dates. On Wednesday, February 21st, 2018, deputies with the Pamlico County Sheriff's Office received information from concerned parents and teachers that a student at Arapahoe Charter School was planning an act of violence at the school. Deputies later learned that the school officials suspended the student on Tuesday, February 20th, 2018. So I asked you about this on Monday, and you gave me the runaround on how this child was punished. But it says here that the child was suspended on Tuesday, the day that I was being called a liar and took all my social media posts down. Deputies later learned that the school officials suspended the student on Tuesday, February 20th, 2018. However, the sheriff's office was not notified of the allegations. Let me read to you again what Mr. Gregg said to me when I wrote to him. School policy was followed, and the sheriff's department was notified and visited the school. That was on February 19th. Let me read that part to you again. Deputies later learned that school officials suspended the student on Tuesday, February 20th, 2018. However, the sheriff's office was not notified of the allegations. Deputies interviewed numerous parents, teachers, students, and concerned citizens throughout the day on Wednesday. On Wednesday evening, a search warrant was executed at the residence of the juvenile, and the juvenile was taken into custody. During the investigation, deputies received enough evidence to charge the juvenile with the following crimes. 1 count, false report of mass casualty on educational property. 2 counts, communicating threats. The juvenile is being held in a juvenile detention facility and will go before a district court judge in the coming days. I asked you about this on February 19th. I gave you ample opportunity to tell me anything. that may comfort people. You told me you couldn't tell me anything, then you turn around and tell me that you can't tell me what you did, but this is what you didn't do when it comes to what the student's punishment was. Tuesday, I get bombarded by some asshole I don't even know on my Facebook page calling me a liar. So then I spend Tuesday feeling like shit. I take down my statement and I put up a vlog basically apologizing for telling the truth. Still, the sheriff's department doesn't know till Wednesday that, hey, we need to investigate this, and now this child is in custody. So, people, do not let people silence you. I am still doing it because of the shit I have been through, and I would love to tell you all of it. And maybe before this video, no, it won't be before this video goes up, because I'm gonna put this one up Tuesday. Maybe one day you'll hear my whole story about why I doubt myself all the time. Please, if you see something, say something. If you hear of a threat, it's better to let everyone know and try to fix the situation before something bad happens. I don't know, I guess it was from all the parents going to the police. I don't know exactly how this happened, but this child actually is in custody now because the police found enough information by going to his residence to determine that this is a threat, this is something we should take seriously, and now this child is in custody. I pray for this child. I don't know what brought this child to this place in his or her life. I hope that this child can be rehabilitated. I hope that this child can go on to be happy, healthy, and live a long, productive, good life. But he or she does not belong in a school where they actively went with live ammunition threatening people. And do not try to silence me ever again. I am sick of it. So that was my video today. I'm sorry that it was not really happy at all, but I hope that people learned something from it. So please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and if you have, thank you so much. Please click the little bell icon down below so it will tell you every time I put up a new video. I do videos on this main channel on Tuesdays and Saturdays, and I also do vlogs Monday through Friday on my vlog channel, which I will list down below. I hope you all have a great day. I love you! This is in my merch shop, by the way. So go out and do something fun today, and I will see you next time. Have a great day. Bye! I feel that I was doing my part to try to get the word out that we have this type of situation still happening this week.
Also, something else just to like nip it in the bud. First of all, why did he have a fully